Living abroad can be an exhilarating experience that encourages new worldviews, increases cultural curiosity, and supports willingness to explore unfamiliar terrains. However, it may also invite a sense of feeling a little lost in the world. Culture shock is a common phenomenon, though it may take months to develop. It often affects travelers and people living far from home in unexpected ways. Culture shock is more than simply being unfamiliar with social norms and experiencing new foods, and it tends to impact travelers even after they've become familiar with and comfortable to new cultures. Culture shock generally moves through four different phases: honeymoon, frustration, adjustment, and acceptance. The honeymoon stage. The first state of culture shock is often overwhelmingly positive, during which travelers become infatuated with the language, people, and food in their new surroundings. At this stage, the trip or move seems like the greatest decision ever made, an exciting adventure to stay on forever. The frustration stage. Frustration may be the most difficult state of culture shock, and it's probably familiar to anyone who had lived abroad or traveled frequently. At this stage, the fatigue of not understanding gestures, signs, and the language set in, and miscommunication may be happening frequently. Small things, losing keys, missing the bus, or not being able easily order food in a restaurant may trigger frustration, and while frustration comes and goes, it's a natural reaction for people spending extended time in the new countries. The adjustment stage. Frustration are often subdued as travelers begin to feel more familiar and comfortable with the cultures, people, food, and languages of the new environments. Navigation becomes easier. Friends and communities of support are established, and detail of local languages may become more recognizable during the adjustment stage. The acceptance stage. The final state of culture shock is acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean that new cultures and environments are completely understood. Rather, signify the realization that complete understanding isn't necessary to function and thrive in the new surrounding. During the acceptance stage, travelers have the familiarity and are able to draw together the resources they need to feel at ease.
We would like to interview you some questions about our shop. This information will be useful for our course. We are studying at the Nakhon University. First, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Khwan Keo and
My name is Phơn Chai.
we are the second year English major student. What's your name?
Martin. Martin. Martine.
Where are you from?
From France.
Is this your first time to Thailand?
No, it's not my first time.
What is culture shock when you first come to Thailand?
It was how people are very polite, saying Sawadika, saying thank you like this. And in France, people are not very polite, so it's very it's really nice to see big city. You have a lot of temples as well. So yes, a very very big shock. Yeah, that's
How was it? How was it?
what the culture shock, you mean?
Yes.
It was very surprising, but a very good feeling because when you go to a new country and everything is different, you're very curious and you want to see everything and you want to discover everything. You see, what's going on, and the food is really good. So
How long can you adapt yourself to the new culture?
how long? I mean, it's something that you adapt after like just a few hours, I would say, because everything is like it's easy, you know. Like you go to Thailand, like people are very nice, so it's not difficult because it's a culture shock because everything is different. But it's a nice feeling because people want to help and are very polite. So it's not a question of being adapted. It's a question of if you like it, you know, you want to spend more time here, you know.
How did it affect to your life?
It's good question because Thailand is very famous for the king, of course, like big temples and the food, and so like Thailand is really famous for that. And so when you come here, everything like it's better. Like you know, you come to Thailand, the food is better than you know, like the Thai food in France or anywhere else. So it's so everything like it's better and you really like it. You know? Yeah.
Have you met any person who missed culture shock when they first go to your country?
I would say like in France, people are shocked because people don't speak very much English, even in Paris, for example, like a big city in France, and also like people like when they come to Paris, for example, like, they're kind of lost because you don't have a lot of English words. It's mainly French. Like here in Thailand, you have like English, like kind of it's easy. So like the main shock is like wow, seeing like the Eiffel Tower for the first time, and seeing the like all the monuments and the streets that very old street in Paris. And then this here is like wow, and everyone speaks French, not really a lot of English, so that might be a cultural shock for people.
Thank you for your information. Please have a nice trip and safe journey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to interview you some question about culture shock. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Your information will be useful for our course that I am studying. Please introduce yourself first.
Me, myself.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, my name is Metasit Yamtong. I'm currently 20 years old and I live in Texas,
Okay.
United States of America.
Yeah. So how long have you been in America?
I've been here for almost 3 years since 2014.
Okay. Let's start the question. The first question is, what is culture shock when you first come to America?
What is culture shock when I first came to America? The most shocking situation when I first come to America is I saw somebody, especially the teenagers, kissing each other in a public place. Like they're touching, they're kissing, they do something like that in a public place. Which is in Thailand, in Thai culture, we consider it inappropriate in a public. But for here in America, it's pretty normal for them. So yes.
Okay. How long can you adapt yourself to the new culture?
It didn't take me long to adapt with the new culture since I have watched since I watch a lot of like American movie and American series, so I kind of get some idea like what's gonna happen when I came here. So yes.
Okay. How did it affect your life?
Um, it's actually affect a lot to my life because living in a different culture is like open a new world. Like it's open my world to a new thing. That's people from a different country. They do something that we do, but it in a different ways. So yes.
Have you meet any person who meet culture shock when they first go to America?
Yes, I have met a lot of people who have met a culture shock in America. That story is like funnier than my story. For example, that story is like when they first came to the United States and they found out that at the airport they go to the restroom and the restroom is something that really different from our countries. The restroom is like not 100% covered. Sometimes when you do your business inside, people from the outside that washing their hand can't see you from the outside because the door is like up to the knee sometimes. And it's kind of funny. They don't have like a water hose to like clean something like that. They only use tissues. It's take me a little bit long to like get used to it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you for your information. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.